Hey you guys, so I wanted to jump in here and answer some questions about some different ways to further modify the frog with the sliders that we were doing in today's workout, day 4. So the full move, full out, the original move, she has us doing starting from plank, drawing our knees in, yes, and then allowing our feet to go out and around, circling back to plank. So it's here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, okay? And so obviously your arms, your shoulders, they really start to get burnt out. And so a couple of different things that you could try as your core continues to strengthen, your arms and shoulders can continue to strengthen, your hip flexors even. When I first started doing kind of the planks and stuff, usually all this would, from my low back, my hip flexors, my hips, all of my core, my shoulders really suffer. My neck, they were really weak. It took a long time. It took several months for me to build up the strength when I first started working out. And so there's a few different things that I had to do to compensate. So the first thing is that I would say, if you're trying to modify this while you're working on your core and arm strength to build up, is if you were to start in this plank, and let's say you're working along, and then you start to feel like, okay, I'm really starting to suffer here. My arms are shaking. I feel like my form is going to start to suffer and give out. Then I would just take that little rest back, child's pose, and then jump right back in. Let's say she's on rep 7, and then 8, and you feel it shake again, so you press back, and you come right back in. You don't stay there long. Now you just missed a couple of reps, 10 and 11, and you finish it out with the group. And then your goal would be, on the next time you do this workout, if you were able to complete 7 total and the reps were 15, then next time you try to see if you're able to get 8 reps in, 9 reps in, 10 reps in. And that way you're able to see that your strength is progressing. Now, the next option that I would give you, obviously the modifier, she is doing one leg at a time, but she's still holding plank, straight arm plank the whole time. So an option would be to drop down to your elbows and then start in an elbow plank. And that is really so that you're still working your core and legs the same, but maybe it helps your shoulders and your arms bear the weight. Yes? So whether you're doing 2 or you're doing 1, you should be able to hold that elbow plank, okay? Now, the only other option that I would say, if you need to regress it even just one step further than the modifier, would be, let's say she's here and we're starting here, and what if instead of doing 2 legs at a time, and instead of doing 1 leg at a time, as you worked half of them on 1 leg, your knee is down, okay? It's down, but it's still extended far behind you. So I'm literally just, my foot is still back there, but I'm just gently placing the tops of resting on the top of my thigh above the kneecap, right? So not on the kneecap, but above the knee, top of the thigh. And I work on, when I pull it in, both legs, but when I come back out, I just rest that down. Pull it in, out, rest it down. Rest one side down. You could practice one side for half the reps and then the other side for the other half. If that's easier for you, then alternating sides. It's a little trickier, but it may help to lighten that load, just help your legs share some of the load with your upper body. So anyway, hope that helps, and I'll see you guys in the group. Okay, bye.